What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Harris coming again with some math jewels. So today we're going to talk about some basic math properties that everyone should know from the elementary level on up to the collegiate level of mathematics. Everything that we do in mathematics surrounds about these basic rules. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one we're going to talk about is the commutative property. The commutative property. Okay, and the commutative property involves two different operations. So first we're going to talk about how we use the commutative property in addition, and then we're going to talk about how we use it with multiplication. So the way the rule would be written is, so with addition, if we have some number A plus some number B, that's equal to B plus A. So let's go ahead and put some numbers in place of A and B to see how this property works. So if I have 4 plus 7, we'll get the same sum as 7 plus 4. So what the commutative property says is the order of the numbers does not matter. We'll still get the same sum. So on the left-hand side, if I have 4 plus 7, that equals 11. And then on the right-hand side, 7 plus 4 also equals 11. So as we can see, the value of the numbers on the left side are the same as the values on the numbers on the right side. Okay? So that's the commutative property of addition. Now, we're going to look at the commutative property again, but we can also use the commutative property with multiplication. So if I have some number A times B, it's equal to the same product as B times A. Now there are several different ways that we can write multiplication. Some people use parentheses, some people use the X for the basic level, so I'll use that version. If I have A times B, that's equal to B times A. Now those are some small X's because I want the lower level students to be able to understand this concept as well. So the main thing is we're taking the product of A and B, and it's going to equal to the same as the product of B and A. So let's use some numbers. How about 6 times 3 is equal to 3 times 6. Now on the left-hand side, 6 times 3 is 18. And on the right-hand side, 3 times 6 is also 18. So as you can see, if I change the order of numbers when I multiply, I will still get the same value. So that's going to be the commutative property of addition, and this one right here is multiplication. Now one thing I want to point out is that whenever you're looking at equations, you have to read them from left to right. We also have to read them vertically as well, top to bottom. So if you notice on the left-hand side of these equal signs, I have A times B, okay? 6 times 3, and right under it, 18. I do the same thing over here. B times A, I wrote it in a different form, and then so 3 times 6 is 18. So we have to read these equations vertically as well as horizontally.